Hey guys, Greg with Dusty Desert Adventures here again. One thing we wanted to add to the car were window nets. We ride with our German Shepherd quite a bit, and we've got his little dog seat here we made out of removing the back seats and putting in these trays. And he rides really well. He loves coming with us, but one concern was he likes to stick his head out the windows when we're riding, and if something were to happen or we got near a tree branch or something, he could get dinged. We want to put window nets in, and with the doors we have, these are the TMW full doors. There aren't any window nets out there that fit that I could find. So I thought, well, let's just save some money, we'll make our own. So the first thing I did to do this was I made a template and cut a piece of cardboard out and put this in here. I actually taped it in place and then put an F everywhere that I wanted a fixed piece of nylon webbing that I'd wrap around the roll cage and then run it through one of those plastic buckles. And then the R's were removable. So inside there are two locations that I believe were used for the old seat belts. You know, the single point seat belt that comes across your chest, not the retractables. So I had this point here, and there's also one more inside the car right here that I got a long bolt and was able to mount these little metal D-rings, wherever they are. And then actually what I did was, because I couldn't think of something better right away, to do the plastic clip here, I just use zip ties for now. I'll figure out something better in the future, but for now it holds just fine. So yeah, I'll take you inside and show you the process of making the window nets. Okay, so a few things you'll need to make the window nets. The first is some sort of nylon webbing. I got this from REI. I believe I bought 90 foot of it. I didn't use all of it. This was what was left over. Fabric tape. This comes in very handy when you're securing the webbing together so it doesn't fall apart when you're trying to sew it. Definitely a must for making any kind of window nets. These are the buckles, just the plastic, maybe not buckles, but the sliders. I believe I got these off of Amazon. The buckle, I got this from REI while I was there. I ended up not using all of them, so I've got a couple left over. You want a lighter or a little torch to seal the ends when you cut them, to keep them from fraying. And then some cutting tool. These are a pair of Nipix. These worked extremely well for cutting the nylon. So the first step, once I had the template in place and everything ready to go, I flipped it over and I made the pattern that I wanted to create. And then I took measurements of everything, so I made sure I had enough material. For the perimeter, I was going to need 95 inches. For the horizontal sections, 113 inches. The vertical, 138. The tails are 84 inches. For a total of 35.8 foot per side. And then on top of that, I needed 5 of those plastic sliders, 2 buckles per side, and 2 anchors for each side. So the anchors, those were those steel D-rings that ended up bolting to the frame. So once I had the template made in the pattern, I started laying everything out, and I used that double-sided tape to get everything in position. So I went through and did the whole thing, taped it all together once I had the perimeter sewn up, and then came through and I did a stitch, 1 square per each intersection on this side. And from doing that, I learned that I could probably do it all in one shot, get them all taped together, ready to go, and then run a continuous stitch all the way down to the end and down the other side, and then do the verticals. So that's what I did on the other side, and that saved a ton of time rather than doing the stitch, taking off the machine, resetting up again, doing the next one. And I believe that's just fine. So when I did these, I used my original sewing machine, which was just a $90, cheap one, and that worked fine. But there's some other projects I want to do, and I ended up picking up this Sailrite Ultra Feed machine. I believe it's about $1,000, and it does a lot more. Thicker material, I can do leather, works on nylon really well. So I will use that for future projects. And yeah, let's go see how these look on the car. Okay, so here's the window net installed on both sides, and one thing I did change was the number of these buckles. I found I only actually needed one to open it up enough to let the dog in. And one thing I'm still gonna work on is finding something a little more solid than using zip ties to join that buckle. I know some guys would probably say, hey, that's not safe, that's not secure enough. You're right, absolutely. But for right now, this is safe from what we had before. And once I figure out a stronger way to attach that, I will. I might end up just sewing on another piece of webbing loop to join that. That'll be significantly stronger. So yeah, all good. Thanks for watching, guys.